Well, actually, if you want to associate with me, it's a tear in my beer by Hank Williams Sr. There's
Oh
a
boy, Hank
tear in
Williams
my
Sr.
beer, I'm crying
And
for
for
you,
you,
dear.
dear, you
You
are
are
on
on
my
my
lonesome.
lonely mind.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
put that on there. The night I walked the floor, and then the night before, you were on my lonely mind. Yeah, put that on there, and
I
everybody at
deal with
school
this
will be like, that's me.
24/7, guys.
Yeah, that's great.
Honk, honk. Honk, honk.
Welcome back to the Unpaid and Underrated podcast. This is episode 200, 2000. I don't know what number, 2014 maybe? I don't know. What am I, big episode number? Uh, I forget the intro. I'm in charge of the intro. I'm never here. My name's Big Nate. I'm here. I'm the technical guy. They drew me in last minute. My power's out. I'm flustered. I don't know what's going on, but we're a podcast. It is by crew. I know that. And I know, you know what else it is? It is for crew. And that's you, the listener. You are the crew. We are joined this week by no power or electricity at my home, but maybe at your home where you're listening, you have it. And well, you know who else you have? You have our good friend Big Joey in your ears.
Hello, hello. Yeah, it's
And
no power and still joins the podcast.
hey, listen, I'm committed. If there's anything I am committed to this podcast in a way that you would never even understand. I don't get paid enough for this. I'd just like to state that now. And also, we are joined by the one and only, I believe, our youngest supporting member in the Massonomics We're Not a Cult crew, Big Clayton. Would you say hello there, sir?
Hey, hello.
Hello, hello. All right, I guess we move on to our next most featured segment. What are we wearing? Dun. Joey, you
Oh,
first.
I have the unpaid and underrated sideways. I have the hoodie on, and underneath that, I forget. Oh, I have the squats tee on under this. It's just very cold in the house because my wife wants to preserve energy by making us all suffer.
Oh, hey, I know all about a wife that wants to preserve energy. She cut the whole power off to the house.
Yeah, that was so
Yeah,
you couldn't podcast tonight. She was like, "Oh, you're
yeah.
on, are
So she
you?"
really didn't. She really didn't want me to be a part of this, and also she didn't want any heat in the house when it's like 14 degrees outside. It's great. Um, yeah, the squats tee. Hey, Joey. I'm unsure. Does that come in like a pullover and zip up? We haven't been clear about that. I just for the listeners.
I mean, we were really clear. It's just some people weren't listening.
Okay.
The unpaid and underrated hoodie does come in zip up and pullover. And honestly, that was by my request. It was originally only supposed to be a zip up, and then I said no, thank you. And it turns out that the hoodie version was the same cost. So here we are.
Well, look at that. Who would have thought listening would give you that kind of information? Big Clayton. Uh, what are you wearing? I see a little red peeking up there. Tell us a little bit about that handy little dandy you got there.
Unpaid and underrated shirt, and under that I got on jogger pants.
He is wearing the Massonomics released unpaid and underrated shirt. That was a collaboration between Tanner, Tommy, and ourselves. Really great shirt. Only 3 spots left, which I don't think is far off from the truth. So go ahead
No,
and pick
it's
that
never
up.
been more true.
Yep.
Honestly, I don't know. North, south, east, west, not even as true as there's only 3 spots left of that shirt. You better move quick. Um, I am wearing, I just got it out of the dryer, freshly washed, freshly delivered today by the whatever UPS stands for. I don't actually know what that stands for. I know
United
USPS.
Parcel Service. Oh, that one's the United States Parcel Service.
Yeah, Postal Service. I don't think
Postal
we say
Service.
fancy words like parcel in America.
Oh,
But I don't know what UPS. But the UPS guy, he dropped it off. I have my long sleeve Massonomics comfort colors. You can see it by the light of my flashlight. Podcasting by candlelight tonight. How exciting! Massonomics Apparel Company long sleeve tee. This thing is awesome. I was so excited to get this in that I had to wash it immediately. I had to get the tanner juices off of it. No farts on this t-shirt. So
that's where your power went. It went to washing all your Massonomics clothes.
yeah, that's true. We did a lot of laundry. Took out the whole neighborhood. It's all gone. All right, Clayton, you keep popping this thing up on the screen. I gotta know, what the heck are you drinking?
Okay, I
Is
got a
that
free
me?
printer for my birthday. No, it's not you. I can say it might be. It looks awful similar, but I got a free printer for my birthday, and I saw it. Have you ever played video games?
Yes.
In general,
Have you
or
ever
the specific
played
one?
a specific one, God of
Okay.
War?
Yeah, that's Kratos. That's me.
Yeah, that's Kratos, and it can hold energy drinks. That can hold with the adapter soda cans. I got a Coke in here right now.
Oh man, that's neat.
You got a Coca-Cola at this time of night?
And I'm crazy. Yeah.
You are crazy. That's insane. I have Joey, are you drinking out of yourself tonight? Or just out of a regular cup?
No, I just have a Coors Original. In Canada, it's not Banquet. It's Coors Original. Yeah, and then I got a nice cranberry bubbly waiting for me. That's my treat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cranberry. Fancy.
Nate, are you just drinking anything you can find because it's so dark?
Listen, I had to kill a bear and I'm drinking its blood tonight. No, I got my handy dandy Owala water bottle stickered with unpaid and underrated.
That's a good
So
sticker.
that's what we're doing. Just pure H2O that I actually got at Chipotle. So this is Chipotle water because I filled up my water bottle while we were there eating dinner. So that's pretty big. I feel like that's a step above just regular tap water. But yeah, that's what I'm drinking. I could have had a sparkling water, but I'm afraid to open the fridge because we could be without power forever. Can't risk ruining all the other sparkling waters in the fridge.
It'll
I
never
wouldn't
be
want them to
forever.
spoil.
I can't wait for the power to come on halfway through this and your life to just change. I can't wait to see your face as it happens.
Oh, you can see my face. See this flashlight? Look,
Yeah.
we could go really bright, but then it won't last very long. Look at how bright I can't see anything out of my
that's
eyes.
awful.
It's
Turn
very
that
bright.
right off.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. There. Nice and calm there for all our audio listeners.
Yeah, the candle that burns twice as bright burns half as long. So this week's episode was the gifts episode where they talked about the gifts for the Massonomics episode, sorry, where they talked about the gift for the gym owner, right?
Was that this week? I should
Yeah.
have prepared for this.
Yeah, in between the backlog and life being upside down. This is where Keith.
Man, that was this week. That feels like 6 months ago that episode ended. Holy cow.
Yeah, normally Keith does this.
Daggum, that was this week, Joey? Oh man.
Nah.
That's
Yeah,
insane.
it was best home gym gifts for small creators.
Whew.
Did you guys get a chance to listen?
I did. I mean, I listened. Obviously, I forgot all of it because it apparently happened this week, and I thought that was like a month ago. Yeah, I listened. They left out. They forgot Bremy. I saw
did.
that in the Discord.
They did.
That was earth shattering or soul crushing. I don't know, one of the two. Listen. I love a good episode where you can just get a list of things that you can buy, and then I can go and buy it all, especially with an affiliate code to help the boys out.
Yeah. And a lot of the ones they don't have codes for, we do.
I love using codes. I code for a living. So like when people give me the opportunity to use codes in other options and other avenues, I'll take that any day.
Okay, so if you had to give it a rating, Nate, what's your rating?
Oh, I would say easily 5 out of 5. Wish I had powers right now.
Clayton, if you were
Power
to
and
give
Associate Awards, I don't know.
this episode that you didn't listen to, but you wanted to give it 5 out of 5, what would you give it?
5 out of 5.
Great answer. We
That'll
love that.
work. Yep, that's
We love to
perfect.
hear that here.
Yep, I'll give it a 5 out of 5 code unpaid. Quick update to anybody listening. Strongman is sold out. Sorry. It was supposed to go public tomorrow. It sold out before it went public. So Strongman for the Live Hard, Live Easy is sold out. We will not be
sold out within hours.
Yeah, like it was no time at all. So if you're planning on signing up, the best you can do is get on the wait list. Powerlifting will open probably a couple days after this releases. Obviously, if you're in the Discord, you are aware of some of the back and forth with the powerlifting through the old director and the possible new director. So if you are going to get involved in the powerlifting for Lift Hard, Live Easy, it will open probably a day or two after this releases. I will not get into that drama. Yeah, because I don't.
forgot all that happened too.
Yeah, as I've said, I do not engage in bozo stuff.
Yeah.
So I will not be discussing any of that. And well, the power's on. There's his face.
Amen.
Oh boy.
Hot dog.
Look at this, guys. I got lights in my house. What a novel idea.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. And he said, let there be light.
That's
Praise
his.
God. All right.
Yeah, his phone is freezing.
That's
so
it.
that
That's
his
my
internet
sign to
can
sign
kick in.
off. See you guys later.
Yeah, bye. I'm sure
Bye.
he'll be back in a minute. So Keith's gym tour came out today. Clayton, did you get a chance to watch that of the No Wine Cellar?
No.
No. Okay, it's a good one. I've been there. I've lifted there. It's a good gym. It's a really good gym tour. If you get a chance to check it out, check it out. They did surprise him. They didn't tell him he was coming. It's the first time they've ever done that to anybody. So that was really interesting. They just kind of showed up at his door and said, hey, we're here for a gym tour. And you get to see Keith have an aneurysm in person. It was really fun to watch. So go ahead and check that out. Moving on, we'll just jump into our affiliates. I guess I have to do my own, which is Obsidian Ammonia. Clayton, have you ever used ammonia?
No.
Don't.
I'm wanting to convince my dad to buy some, but no, I have not used ammonia.
No, you don't need it. And then you've got your plate snacks, where you can get your custom gym stickers. You can get some gym customizations, put them on your plates, put them on your end caps, put them on all that kind of stuff. They do banners. The Unpaid and Underrated banner is available there. And belt fed strength, where if you want to get handmade leather lifting equipment, it is all there. Use code unpaid at all of those guys. I don't know if any of those give us a kickback, but I can tell you that they do save you at least 10 to 15%. So we're going to move on to that sponsor read we talked about earlier. Clayton, is there anything you want to say about Massonomics within about 60 seconds?
Yeah. When I was at the Arnold, that was the first time I ever really got into lifting. They were one of the biggest reasons I left modern day.
So they were that nice to you?
Yes, I loved it.
Yes, they are amazing dudes. My friend Steve, I don't know if you've happened to hear about him, but he wasn't into Massonomics until we went to the Arnold, and he joined crew about a month later because I introduced him to Tanner and Tommy. So I just can say I've personally seen what you're saying.
That's why I joined too.
Well, we're glad you're here. Let's get our guest on the horn. Big Clayton, is that you?
Yeah.
Hey, welcome. You're live and Unpaid and Underrated. We're just gonna jump in. We don't want to miss any of the gold, so we're just gonna jump in, ask a couple questions. We have some standard questions that we ask everybody. If you don't want to answer, don't answer. If you don't have an answer, just let me know. Excuse me. I ate an entire half a pizza for dinner, so I naturally have heartburn. So Nate had no power, and I have incredible heartburn. So tell us who you are. I know you're kind of in the Discord, or at least somebody is on your behalf. You have an avatar. And I don't think you're on Instagram, are you? But if you want to let people know where to find you at all, you're allowed to do that.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Nick, are you able to just join us for a second and let us know who you are on Discord if we wanted to contact you or Clayton?
Yeah, we're on Discord. We both have a Nick and Big Clayton. And he's got what's your email address?
Clayton.h.carter@gmail.com.
Well, I can understand you.
Clayton.h.carter@gmail.com.
That's the way
Outstanding.
to get in touch with Clayton. But yeah, we're on.
All right, that works for us. I know you kind of just gave the answer there, but did you know Tanner and Tommy before you went to the Arnold? Like, did you know about Massonomics?
No, one of the reasons we went to the Arnold was because Dad really wanted to meet the host of this podcast he watched. Well, we went there, we met Tanner and Tommy. He made me get on this tank top and go there get a picture, and they were super nice, and we bought a bunch of merch, and we just had a lot of fun. It was just a fun experience with them, you could say.
And that's what brought you to Massonomics. Do you listen regularly,
Yes.
or do you watch regularly, or do you?
I listen sometimes when I'm lifting. Every time I lift, I watch either Mathonomics or Unpaid and Underrated. That's one of the two.
I've never heard a greater statement in my life.
Yeah, that's the episode title right there.
I'm trying to jump, but when I lift a hard 80. Clayton, when I come down lift and he lifts at it, he probably thought some forward work. I took a picture of him with the podcast playing in the background. So that
Yep.
just helped.
And Nick, when you talk, if you could do a huge favor and just move that microphone a little closer to the front, that would be incredible. We're just picking up both Clayton's microphone and yours at the same time. So if you could just kind of hold that in front of you like this when you talk, I might be able to pick you up a little better.
I got you. Is that any better?
Oh, absolutely. 100 times better. Okay. Obviously, Clayton, bit young. Why don't you tell us the state you're from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. All right. Are you?
Oh,
Oh,
Bourbon State.
will you be at Home Gym Con?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man.
Yes.
He met Big Keith at Home Gym Con last year.
Yeah, I met Big Keith when. What were we doing? We were going up to a booth, and he was right there. And Nick said, "Go get a picture with that guy." I'm like, "Okay," so I got a picture with him. And it was just like, I want to say, a month after that when I actually realized who he was. So I'm slowly catching up.
That's my favorite. Go get a picture with that guy. And I could just picture Keith being like, okay.
Well, the best part is I'd take away from this that Clayton, you're just a good kid because your dad said to do something and you did it. Like I can't get that like 9 times out of 10. So that's pretty good on you, bud.
It was nice that Clayton had met Tanner, so Tanner gave Clayton a sticker with Big Keith's head, and so he kind of recognized that too.
That's handy.
That helped him obey me.
I mean, I wish we had more stickers with people's heads on them, honestly.
Yeah, I do think. Go ahead, Clayton.
He said, "Go find this man." So me and Dick were on the search the whole time we were there for a bald man with a weird beard. So you can say that was fun.
I know my kids recognize him, right? So I'll just be like, "Who's this?" And they're like, "Keith," and they've met him. But like that might have been a year or so ago. So I just wonder if they met him again, if they would clue in that the sticker is him, right? That's pretty funny.
I really enjoy the fact that like you could just be walking around the Arnold being like, "Have you seen this man?" And you're just holding up.
He's like Clayton's the Terminator. Have you seen this boy?
Have you seen this man? Have you seen him?
That would be great. So I guess it's been about a year since you've been following Massonomics, or 2 years since you've been following, about a year since you joined the Discord, right?
For Clayton, it's been about right after Home Gym Con, we joined the Discord. I think
Arnold was the time.
Was it the last year, Arnold, the one that I wasn't at?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I also wasn't at.
Yes.
Daggone it.
So then my question would be, is there a piece of Massonomics merchandise that you've seen us wearing that you wish you owned, Clayton?
That hoodie.
Which one?
The one you just had on, the Unpaid and Underrated hoodie.
I can help you find out how to get that.
I've made Santa aware.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could say that.
If Santa knows, I live pretty far up north. I'm sure
Joey's
I can
pretty
put in a
close.
word. Yep. Yeah. As you can see, my beard is going white, so I will be Santa probably within the next couple of years.
Dude, it's Tim Allen over there.
Yeah, it is. I call it the closeting all the time. And they're like, what are you gonna do about it? And I'm like, grow it white and volunteer for sick kids. Like, what would you do with a long white beard? Like, do you know what the Hall of Fame is, Clayton?
No, but I'm assuming it's a hall with a bunch of people's pictures who are famous.
I would agree.
No.
That's a good
Yeah.
answer.
So, Massonomics does have a Hall of Fame. It's a little card where you check mark about 15 things. And if you do 12 of those things, you get your silly pint. If you do 15 of them, you get a jacket. So I'm guessing you don't have your Hall of Fame card yet. I will tell you, you just earned a check mark by being on our podcast. So you at least, I know you have at least 2 check marks because you've been to the Arnold and you've been on our podcast. Do you know, Nick, does he have any other check marks?
Yeah,
I don't remember if there's a certain amount of purchases or something part of it, but that
Yeah. 10 purchases.
Yeah, wait a minute.
he's probably.
Yeah.
I meant to shout out to I don't shout out the wrong word. I hate when people say that. I said it. Kim that makes the brushes for the barbell. That's part of the crew.
Yep.
He is actually who told us what crew was at home gym con. Until then, we didn't know it existed, and we probably would have joined before.
Yeah.
I never really understood what that was.
Oh. So Barbell Rescue is to blame.
And I bought one of those scrubbers. Yeah, we got his sticker.
We got a wall of stickers.
Huge. So you have a wall of stickers that's huge?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, to me it is. But yeah.
No.
Everything's bigger when you're young.
Yeah,
That's
now
true.
that you've been on this podcast.
I can go show y'all.
Okay.
A field trip, Joey. I got stickers up here in my UPS up here.
I've got some back here. I've got Keith. I've got my gym. I've got Unpaid and Underrated. I've got the Dodds trading card. We won't talk about what that one is.
I got this is sitting up there. You see this? See this little thing? Little crew card?
No, we can't see it. Your camera keeps cutting it off.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Let me see if there's a good way to do this. So
yes.
No, that's a big wall.
Those. That is a big wall.
Certified big wall. I'll approve
it. Another one over there, and another one over there.
Love it.
Ah, the Viva La stool. I got a stoolie in the house as well, I see.
Hunter says he saw
got
himself.
A bench.
Love it. Hunter's on there.
Yeah, we got a bunch of... I actually got one... I got a sticker printer, so I printed a couple... If I can find them. This is probably the worst camera angle from the Arnold. I don't know who the heck that guy is, but that... My first ever interaction with Tanner and Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
That was that.
Yeah, I saw that in the YouTube video. Okay. So is your gym certified, Clayton? Do you have a certified training facility?
Certified Massonomic certified.
Yes.
Okay. What's the gym name?
Ask Nick that.
Carter's Home Gym.
Oh, I love it. Do you have a logo?
Well,
it sounds like Clayton and his sticker machine have something to do there.
Yeah, he's basically Plate Snack's greatest competitor now. Use code Clayton at claytonstickers.com.
One of the things you might not be privy to is we all have a sticker exchange between all of the home gyms. So we all designed logos. We all made up creative names, just like yours. And we exchange stickers through the mail. So if you can get a sticker, I am sure there's going to be a ton of people that would love to send you one, or you can send us one. Nick, if you're in the Discord and you want to get involved in that sticker exchange, all you got to do is just put it out there, and people will send you stickers from all over the world.
Yeah, we received some nice
cards,
sticker-wise, from some Kentucky crew and stuff. So we need to probably get on that. Maybe Clayton can design us a good logo.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we can get you involved in that at any time. So then, you said your teacher called you and asked you, "What is this?" And that's actually one of the questions we ask every person on this podcast. How did you explain unpaid and underrated to anybody that asked why you were on this podcast?
What I originally said to my old teacher was I met these two nice guys at the Arnold, and since then I've been slowly driving it. That's just the easiest way to explain it. And
I would
she
agree.
thought I was crazy, but
Yeah,
it
and then
works.
and then you didn't have to explain our podcast about their podcast.
No.
No.
I didn't really know. To be honest, I haven't watched your podcast half as much as I watched actual Masonomics. If you're gonna hate me for that,
Nope,
you're
that's
gonna
fine.
hate me for that.
That's
But
fine.
I gotta be honest there. I have not watched it but like 2 episodes in the past month, I'd say. So
Hey, that's 50%, so that's not that bad.
Yeah.
You're doing all
fair
right.
point.
And
Fair
considering
point.
how much we swear and say very awful things on here, I don't blame you.
My
And
mom
also-
could hear the things y'all said.
No. It is
And-
not mom friendly.
And honestly, really, at 2 episodes in the last month, you listen more than Tommy does. So
yeah, I got that
beating
one.
out Tommy. So
That works.
that's my Keithism for the week.
When my mom says, "What's your podcast about?" I just simply go, "Don't worry about it." Just don't worry about it. Nate, would you love to get into a game here?
I have a game, except I've been slowly working on preparing the game. But I do have, I have a game. I have a game. It's called Least Fun, Most Fun, and you have listened to 50% of the episodes within the last month. It is a stated known fact about you. And I was curious, Big Clayton, for the teachers at home, do you quite know what that game is or how you might explain it to someone?
I don't know anything about this game.
All right, well, don't worry, because we have professionals here at the Unpaid and Underrated podcast that can explain to you the logistics and the concept of least fun, most fun. So you're in great luck. And also in luck, it is me. I am the professional. Even though I do say I'm not a professional at this point, we'll allow the statement to be true. So the game, Least Fun, Most Fun, it's very complex. There's a lot of rules, but I will put it simply this way. Your goal, I will give you a topic or a prompt, and you are to give me the least fun thing about that. And then also, this is where it gets tricky, the most fun thing about that. So, there a lot of ground to cover on these topics. But I think with the Diet Coke or the regular Coke running through your system, you'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
So, least fun, most fun, Big Clayton, pocket knives.
The one thing about them is I cut my finger and I got stitches. And it was
You
the first stitch of my life, and I about killed myself just because of that. I hated it. I hated it.
Hey, getting
Oh.
stitches?
Oh no, the pocket knife issue. I was opening a bag of Legos with the pocket knife. It slits my finger deep. And I had to go by my grandpa because he's a doctor. He says, "Oh, gotta get stitches." I'm like, "Oh, goodwill, man." So what we actually do? He's like, "I'm serious." I'm like, "Oh." So I was just out of doubt, not ready for that.
No, I've been there. When I was younger, I fell in the shower and busted my chin open and had to get stitches, and I was not hype about that. I know the sentiment. The first stitches are always the scariest, but once you get it once, you're like good to go, and you can just get infinite stitches. So the amount of times I'm a big pocket knife guy. We got knives over here. We got a little Kershaw Skyline right here, fixed blade. I guess you can it's a pocket knife, but not really. We got all kinds of knives. So I'm big knife guy. You got to be careful though. You got to be careful with knives. They're tools, not toys. That's what I tell my children. Tools, not toys. Careful with them. So that's the least fun thing. Yes, the least fun is dicing yourself open. But what's the most fun thing about I almost said Legos, but we're talking about pocket knives. What's the most fun thing about pocket knives? You were opening Legos with the pocket knives. What's the most fun thing?
Whittling. I don't think I'm done. We were at Scouts, and they said bring a pocket knife, so we brought a pocket knife. And we got to whittle wood and soap and all this stuff. It was pretty fun.
Okay,
So I won't say whittling.
I actually have input on that. So I'm also a big pocket knife guy. I always have a knife at all times. And it was just because one day I had to open a case of water and I didn't have one. I had to ask somebody for one, and it was frustrating. But I also have a whittling knife. Do you have a whittling knife?
No.
Oh, okay. So it is pretty much a standard pocket knife, only it is sharper than all get out.
Which is great if you have a history of like losing your finger.
Yeah,
it
I
just makes it
know.
way easier to do that.
Because I bought that thinking it was just a really fun wooden handle pocket knife. But no, it's the sharpest knife in my repertoire, so I almost never pull it out.
Well, you know, I actually might have one. When my great grandma died about a month ago, I want to say, my friend got me this pocket knife, and I was checking it out, and it slipped, and I cut myself. If y'all can't see it, but I got myself down my nose. There's a scar there. Eternally, there is a scar where I cut myself in my nose and stabbed in there.
Were you smelling the knife?
Yeah, what are you doing with the knife that it got
No,
your
I
nose,
was
dude?
looking at it, and I wanted to see. The blade had looked like it was rusty, so I was holding it up to the light, kind of cleaning it with my fingers, and it kind of slips and drops, and I'm kind of trying to catch it, and it goes a hole into
Yeah.
my nose.
So that
and
might have been a
stabbed it,
whittling
like,
knife.
the inside.
Yeah, those things are
Yeah,
sharper
very
than
well
fillet
so.
knives.
Yeah, they about. I thought it was gonna hit my eye for a second.
Of course, I'm glad it didn't. What kind of stuff did you whittle in Cub Scouts? I was also a Cub Scout in my early years, so kind of hear you on that one. But what kind of stuff are you whittling?
Last time we did it was about a year ago. Only thing I remember doing was the soap, and we made a snowman. But I feel like we did some more stuff.
That's all right.
But I can't say what. I'm not positive. And anyways.
That's okay. So then you're going to get my game. It's a game that I invented, and I ask everybody that's on this podcast. And I have two versions of this. So if you don't like the first one, I'll ask you the second one. How's that sound?
That works great.
Okay. Have you ever competed in weightlifting?
No.
Okay. So let's say in this example, you're about to go for your biggest lift. What's your favorite lift?
Leg press.
Okay. So you're about to go for the biggest leg press you can think of, and you can choose one person to hype you up to hit the biggest leg press you can think of. Who is that person? And they can be alive, dead, or fictional.
Savannah Davis. She is. I never dated her, but she has slapped me and has punched me in the face before, and I about tore her finger off one time. Savannah Davis.
Shout
Who
out
is
to
this?
Savannah.
Yeah, who is this?
I go to a Christian school, by the way, so this ain't good for my reputation, but Savannah Davis.
Okay.
She's one of my classmates. I'm in
Okay,
fifth grade,
yeah.
she's in sixth. So she's just I'm a class of all girls. They want me dead, let me tell you. It's pitiful how this economy works, you could say. I don't know.
I've always said that.
Okay. So I've got a nickname here for you. Where does it come from? Can you think of it? I got two of them.
Yeah, I was
I
curious
want
about
to say one's Clay and one's Muscles.
Oh, yeah, Muscles is on there, but it wasn't the one I was thinking. I got Big Dog.
Big Dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who calls you Big Dog?
Nick, he used to call me Big Dog, but after I got into weightlifting, he now calls me Muscle.
Okay. Who calls you Judge?
Oh, Nick, why'd you do this to me? Oh, jeez. Okay. Judge, I used to go to my dad to court cases, And I got really good friends with all of these judges because of it. Like one time, I really went up and had a cup of tea with the judge. I was really good friends with the judges.
Tea?
So-
Drinking tea?
So
What
they said
you guys,
he
these British
nicknamed
judges?
me Judge. I guess they nicknamed me Judge over that. But I've been coffee for all I know.
I'm in with the judge just a little bit. He knew.
Based off what I do for a living, the judge could tell me what to do.
So when he was
About 4 years old or 5,
he was
judge that way.
telling me what versus Big Clayton, and it caught a lot of our.
All right. Okay, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I might stick to Big Dog because that's a good
Judge
one.
just sounds heavy.
Yeah, that
Like,
was
man, like, you ain't messing with
You go-
Judge.
You go by the barbecue place, they won't be like, "Hey, Judge, how you doing?"
they got to go to Big Judge now. You've been
Yeah,
on
Big
Unpaid and
Judge.
Underrated.
Dude, Big Judge ain't nothing to mess with. Let me tell you. I think Big Dog something. Big Judge, dude. Someone's like, hey, yo, Savannah's gonna be like, hey, Big Judge. And like,
Okay.
Savannah, she calls me Clayton Holiday.
Why?
That's what she calls me. I don't understand it.
women, man, listen,
Yeah.
for the rest of your life, you'll just be
Yeah.
like, man, I don't get it. It's part of the.
I wanna, but I don't.
Yeah, I'd love to. It'd be great if I could, but you know,
someday
it's
hope
just
to be a part of
struggle.
this world.
Yeah.
So I have a little bit of your history of lifting, and I do want to ask about that if that's okay.
Go in.
But I'd rather in your own words. How did it start? How is it going? And what's next?
Originally, it was if my dad might not like me saying this, he went overseas with the army.
Mhm.
And I stayed at his mother's a lot, so I was at my grandma's. And I asked her, like, pretty quick after she left if I can go to the basement to check it out, because that's where my uncle lived sometimes. And he had this big gym, and I just love going down there. I did bench, I did deadlift, I did all these things, and just felt so fun to do it. And then when Nick gets home, I say, "Man, you gotta get me into weightlifting." He says, "Okay." So we do this and that. Go to the Arnold, we get real big in it, and now it's just going great.
So what's next for you for weightlifting? Are you going to keep going? Are you going to maybe pick a direction of a particular style? Like what style of lifting do you do now? Powerlifting, strongman, CrossFit? Like what are you doing?
Hydrox, are you a big Hydrox guy?
Big High Rocks guy?
Or High Rock,
No,
whatever
no,
it is.
I don't know what that is.
No one does, don't worry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Tell them your lifting schedule, like how you do Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay, so I used to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but now I do Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, I do squat, bench, and deadlift, and I do a bunch of that. Then Thursday, I just pick one. And then next week's Thursday, I gotta pick the other and rotate.
Mhm.
So over the course of 3 weeks, I do them all 6 times, heavy sets.
Okay. So it sounds like you're powerlifting then.
That's what I like to say. Powerlifting.
Yes. Yeah, it sounds like you're doing a powerlifting program if you're sticking to the SBD. So good work. Do you ever plan on competing?
Maybe I don't know.
That's okay. Just
I
thought
just don't.
thought I'd put it out there and ask the question.
He is going to be stronger than Eddie Hall's son. That's good.
I won't say more on that. I will get out of that.
Yeah, let's dodge that smoke. I know I mentioned my friend Steve, his daughter is only 16 and she is a competitor already. So, your age won't hold you back. Neither should your lifts. If you ever want to get on the platform, any of us here can give you any information or any advice that you need. Okay, that's all that stuff. And now I
What?
recently.
Oh, yeah, we're going to Lift Hard, Live Easy 4.
You're going to be at the Lift Hard Live Easy?
Look at that.
Oh, I'm
I don't
jealous.
know about that. He just said put that out there, so I don't know.
Tentatively in our vacation plan. So
That is in our vacation plans. True. We're going to. Then we're going to whatever you call it, the Dakota, Aberdeen, whatever you want to call
The
it.
Dean?
The Dean.
You're going
Going
to the Dean?
Dean.
Dude, are you going to hit
That's
up
the
Storybook
plan.
Land?
Sure.
From what Tanner explained to me about Storybook Land, I honestly almost went there instead of the powerlifting meet. So they got like go-karts and bumper boats and all that. Sounds like a time.
The
Must be
writer,
fun.
well, the writer from The Wizard of Oz is from Aberdeen, right? So that's
Actually,
why. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so when you
what
get there, it's black and white, but after you stay there long enough, it does turn to color. So
I can confirm. I was there a crazy long time the last time I was there.
it happened. Yeah.
I did get a gift from you, and I wanted to say I
the
appreciate it. Yeah,
keychain.
yes, the keychain. But I understand you do a lot more of that. So tell me about what you're doing with that.
If you don't know me, I run a small business called CCC, Clayton Color Co., Clayton Crocks Farm. It varies. I sell a big range of things. I sell Iron Man versions of these. I sell the Rock Croc charms. I sell spurs for Crocs. I sell a bunch of different things, mainly around just useful and Crocs. So catch me in that area. I also sell this one thing, which is a girl in my school, Addie. She really likes it. It's called the Snackety, and it's like chopsticks for a finger, so you can work right down. You can also be just using them to eat. And she said make longer versions for Pringle cans, so I did that. Oh my gosh, she loves them.
So are they like, so you said this is called the Snackety?
That's what I don't really know what the general name is. I think I got on Shark Tank one time. I saw a file online, and I said I need to print this.
Okay, so it's like giant tweezers, essentially?
You can essentially it has these. It's like tweezers,
Mm-hmm.
but then on the bottom add these little ring type things. But not they're not rings. They're half circles, and they go in between your knuckles.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're practically just eating, and you
so
can be
you could like, so if you're working, so they like kind of like stick up like a Wolverine claw, and then while you're
Kinda.
typing on your computer, you don't want to get
Keep the
Cheeto dust
fingers clean.
everywhere.
Yeah, you keep your fingers clean. That's what the goal of the whole thing is.
That
When I'm
sounds
upstairs
awesome.
in my office working,
Your
I
office.
like have a bowl of chips. I'll explain more on that later. I have it like a bowl of chips. I'll just go in there, be eating writing out this, editing this, eating, doing this, eating, doing this. It's so fun just to not get your hands dirty and ruin that favorite keyboard of yours.
That's a big problem, is dirty keyboards.
Oh, it's a huge problem, Joey.
Yeah.
And if you use code unpaid at CCC, we haven't quite got the official name yet at changesometimes.com. You could get your own Snackety.
I don't have a .com yet.
Oh, okay. We'll work on
it's in the
that.
making. We got, okay, you email me at customcreations.com. Customcreationsky.com. At gmail.com. Jeez, Nick, help me out here. He made this the other night.
KY@gmail.com.
Custom Creations KY at gmail.com. Kentucky. Shout out. The state. Man, the Snackety, the croc, what you guys call them, giblets over there?
Gibbets. I like
Gibbets?
to say croc charms, because everybody in my school wears Crocs. And the younger kids, I go to a private school, so all the kids are rich, you could say, apparently.
Okay.
So the younger kids, I can just talk to their parents and convince them to buy. And I do donate profits to a Wounded Warrior Association and Homes for Our Troops. So, not all profits go to me. Some go to charity, some go to this, some go to that. And just
Quite diversified there. That's good. I like that. Yeah. Are you familiar with taxes? Do you have any
I'm not under an LLC, so no.
Okay.
Some people call me a mafia man. I don't.
Some people they call Big Judge a mafia man. I don't want to. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should be on this.
Yeah,
call.
this is slowly becoming the most imposing podcast I've ever recorded.
Big Clayton's like, I got this business. They call me Big Judge. Taxes, forget about it. You didn't hear anything. My teachers call me. Okay, like I tell him what's up. Big Clayton's terrifying. I'm not going to lift. I can't go to the Lift Hard, Live Easy 4, but I'm not going now. I'm terrified. Clayton will come. Big Judge will come for me. He'll get me with his snackety.
Yeah, that's code.
He's like the one-slur, man. He's gonna make a need.
Take Nate out back and give him a snackety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's talk about a few of the things that apparently you like. And as somebody who hasn't listened to this podcast, I will probably get made fun of for bringing this up. But you watch wrestling.
Yes. Me
Okay.
and my dad loved to watch wrestling at night. Back in the day, we used to every Monday night when I was like 6 before I had a back issue. I'm going to tell you a story about that in a second. Before he did that, we used to always have a Monday Night Raw, you could say,
Mhm.
on the guest bedroom. And oh my gosh, he would flip my neck, twist it over his shoulder, and sling me to the ground on the bed. It was so much fun.
Sounds
I
like
still
Suplex
have
City.
a pop in my neck.
Jeez. So I get made fun of a lot for talking about wrestling on this podcast. More than anything else, but it's because I am also a huge wrestling nerd. So I was going to ask you who your favorite wrestler is.
It's hard to say, but I personally like The Undertaker.
Wow. Okay. He's been gone for quite a while.
I know, but it's when I was younger, I just loved watching him carry the urn on. That was just the big hit of it.
So that would be your era of Undertaker, not the American Badass or the Dead Man.
No, I want the Undertaker who came in there with a big robe and a cowboy hat, holding an urn and about to stick the ashes everywhere. That's the Undertaker I like.
Yeah, the purple glove Undertaker is what we would refer to him as. Okay.
Yeah, I like the purple glove.
Do you like anybody modern?
Jay Uso, maybe, if you want to call him modern. I don't really.
Well, he is. He's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if we had more time, I would get out my big expanse of wrestling stuff above me. I have every Bray Wyatt mask.
Wow.
I actually have Bray Wyatt's the Fiend tattoos, the hurt and heel on my knuckles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I think you'll appreciate this. I will get you these for a second. Nate, give me like a minute of time.
A minute. So here's the fun thing. I know nothing about wrestling, not a darn thing. See, my when I was growing up, Clayton, my parents said it was too violent and I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling.
If you're watching this and you don't know this yet, shut your ears. You're gonna hate me. It's all scripted. I don't get what they're scared about.
What? It's scripted?
It's all scripted. I don't get what they're. I learned that the hard way when Nick lied to me. He said, I thought he lied to me by saying it was scripted. I about cried my pants off.
I don't
joke.
So it is scripted, but I'm telling you, a suplex hurts.
I've always said that.
Yeah. The outcome
scripted
is
suplex
scripted.
hurts the same as an unscripted one.
Exactly. So just to give, sorry to bore all of the non-visual watchers. I do have the original black sheep mask, which is the Braun Strowman mask. I have 2 of the original Eric Rowan masks, which go really good with my beard, as you can imagine. This one might be before your time. This is the original Gold Dust mask.
Dude, that's Darth Maul. Don't be lying.
That's Gold Dust, my friend.
Like that's Cody's brother, by the way. Gold Dust.
Yeah, it's Cody. Wow. It's Cody Rhodes' brother.
His big brother.
This one is my Piece de la Resistance. This is a full latex Fiend mask.
That probably could be nightmares tonight.
Sorry, buddy.
Thank you.
Way to go. Way to go, Joey.
My kids used to be afraid of it, and they're not anymore because I've explained who the Fiend is and what he represents, and I even have the Uncle Howdy mask.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and that's just like some of it. There's a whole slew of it in the basement. So, wrestling nerd over here, my friend.
Good to know.
I went to SummerSlam 2020. I think maybe in
Yeah.
Vegas.
The funniest part of it all is, though, when we were there, I wanted to go get a donut from the concession stand. So Nick said he would go get me a donut. Well, they were about to run out. So they gave us like 3-4 boxes just full of donuts they were going to throw out.
Mhm.
And my grandma, Nanny, if you're watching this, I'm sorry to spoil you. She ate almost all of them, I want to say.
Oh
She ate them, bud.
Funny story about Clayton's grandma at that trip. On the way out, she said, "Nick, I need to know. Do you think Goldberg's really hurt?"
no!
She's a crazy person, let me tell you.
Give me a second, Nate.
I have a game.
Yeah, you want to jump into a game?
I have a game I want to play.
Yeah.
Clayton's excited.
Ooh.
So, on my way to said Chipotle, as earlier stated by my water, I was working through preparing for this show. And if you don't know Clayton, I have 3 children of my own. Working on a 4th right now is cooking. And I asked them if they were here, they were on the podcast, what questions they might have for you. So you might know that our podcast is by crew for crew. Well, this segment is by kids for kids. Well, there you go. So my son Theo, he's only 6, so he's like half your age. So the questions are half as good. I don't know. But he's got some questions. He wants to run through his. The best question he had was, "What is your name?" Which I just think is hilarious because, like, do you have questions for Clayton? He's like, "Yeah, what's his name?" So yeah, there you go, Clayton. All right, first question. I'll make sure he gets that one. I knew that one would be a stumper. His second question to you in the By Kids for Kids unpaid and underrated segment, sponsored by Big Keith. Do you have a pet?
No.
No pets.
I'm wanting one. We are adding onto the house right now. So my dad and mom said that when that's done, we might get a dog.
Oh.
So I'm
Now-
laying till October next year.
Okay,
is when we might get
Octubre.
a dog.
Heard, chef. Now this wasn't a question from Theo. This is a question from me. So we're sidestepping the segment, just to be clear, for sponsorships and all of that stuff. What kind of dog?
I had the
are
same
you
question
into?
in my head.
I gotta
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I gotta know.
All I know, our neighbors had at one time like 50 dogs. And one dog,
50
one
dogs?
dog. Hey, the mother loved them. So listen, the one dog I would want is what they had. It was something mixed with a poodle. It was really small.
You want a small
It
dog
was a
kind of guy.
golden doodle, mate. It's a really small, really active. She will bite the living heck out of you, by the way. But it was a really small, really good brown dog. And I just always thought, if I had to have a dog, I would want her.
Would you
'Cause
want
her-
50 of them? Is that why you're expanding the house?
Also,
I
like,
have no idea.
so what was appealing? The biting or the?
Yeah,
or the-
it'll bite the heck out of you. You know, that's what I love about dogs.
Start, like,
Show 'em your dog.
dog star in your face.
Oh, if y'all can see it. Oh. Okay, now it's on this side. You see that kind of indent?
Is that from that dog that you want?
No, that's from another dog. A bulldog who died because of my blood, so people like to say, because it died not long after. It bit me there. And I don't want you to even bother asking. Where? Can y'all see? I'm about to fall off, but can y'all see that?
Yes.
Yeah, don't even bother asking where the heck that came from.
Oh, I
So-
won't. I
so-
won't ask you.
So Big Judge is dodging taxes and killing bulldogs with his own blood. I love this. Again, most imposing podcast I think I've been on.
Yeah, we've interviewed retired military tank drivers, and I'm more afraid of Big Judge. All right, so 50 dogs, small, brown, bite your face off. Got it. I'll
Yeah.
report that back. His next question was, do you play Minecraft?
You know, not currently, but I used to play a bunch of Minecraft. I got a friend who does. If he wants friends, I got them.
Okay, all right.
I got
We'll
know a
note.
bunch of people who do.
All right, we'll
But-
connect. We'll take that offline.
You know what?
I'll have my people talk to your people. We'll set that up. That's great. Digga. His last question, was, do you have Legos?
Oh,
Currently, you don't want to know. I got a shelf. I want to say the size of the wall behind me, full of Lego.
Oh my.
It is huge. Nick might have a picture. You always take pictures of my bedroom sometimes. He might have a picture on his phone. But I just used to adore them. After I got the PS5 for my son's birthday, I just got on that. But I used to love them.
my
Tom,
We're
my boy.
actually expanding onto the house to add more Lego rooms.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Both my kids, I put a huge table in their bedroom in proportion to their bedroom is way too large. And it is just, and I put in shelves because their youngest brother will just come in and like take the Lego set and just throw it on the ground, which isn't great. And so I was like, table, shelves, and just all of it is just full. And I'm like, we need an expansion on the house because I just don't know where to put all of these Legos.
I will say I'm in the same boat. My wife loved Legos as a kid, so she got ours into Legos and just keeps buying more and more Legos. My daughter just got a Gabby's Dollhouse Lego set. She is 4. I, on the other hand, despise Legos because who steps on them? Dad. And as much as I say no, they stay in the playroom where your giant table with walls, a giant table that has walls built into it, is for your Legos. No, I need them in the living room. So, yeah.
Have Legos will travel. I've always said that.
Yeah, apparently Legos also travel without I don't know, just Legos are a big thing, man, and I would love to see the walls someday.
Lego Walmart gift card hack this year.
Oh, I got a hack. Before I got out of Legos, my grandparents and friends bought me, I want to say, 12 sets of Lego boxes full of Legos. So I took them to Walmart week by week, every Sunday and Wednesday, and returned them. At one time, they said, you do this again, you're getting sued. So we had to stop, and now we're back on there. And I made well over $500, maybe $600 even, just by doing that. So thank you to everybody who bought me a Lego set. You're greatly appreciated.
Is that what got you the PlayStation? Oh, of course.
No, Nick did.
Did you tell him that the judges and suing would do them no good?
Do they? Excuse me, I am Big Judge. You can't sue me.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Okay. How do you feel about jumping into
FMK or whatever it's called?
We will not be calling it that. We will not be calling it that for your sake, my friend.
I don't want to do that.
Well,
Mom gave me the side eye. Mom just gave me the side eye when I said that.
So we have 3 games that we like to do.
We've played so many games. We have infinite games.
We do have infinite games. We do have the Mount Rushmore. We have the Tickle Mary. Should we do Tickle Mary Kill? Tickle Mary Kick Out? And then we have Unpaid and Underrated. So I'm going to do a Mount Rushmore. So
I'm familiar with Mount Rushmore.
Do you know what the Mount Rushmore game is? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I can't remember.
That's okay.
I'm going to say that.
Do you know what Mount Rushmore is in real life?
Yes, it's somewhere in South Dakota where they have 4 presidents' heads in cars and they tried to make the bodies, but the guy died before him. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
There you go. Nailed it.
Yeah, better than anybody else that's explained it, actually.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to say your Mount Rushmore of the following. And the idea is if you were to carve these things into a mountain, okay, which ones would you choose? So I am going to ask you of your Mount Rushmore of Star Wars characters.
it would have to be in the front would be Luke, Leia, Han, and Yoda. And I gotta get mad I'm not putting Darth in there, but I feel like Darth is just the originally in the 70s when they came out with Darth is the bad guy. That was great. But once they made it where he used to be Anakin and all of this, that kind of threw me off. So I'm not putting Darth. It's gonna be Luke, Leia, Han, Yoda.
Okay, so hold on. Curveball here. What about the Darth from the what's the one I'm thinking of? The Obi-Wan show.
Oh,
That was the most evil Darth Vader that's ever been portrayed.
that's what I'm saying. It's him. I'm fine with putting him in there. I might let's replace Leia with that Darth. Why don't we do that?
Well, don't let me
That's
talk you out of it. I just wanted to know your
You
opinion.
talked me out of that. I forgot about him. He's a really weird character. Also, who told you I liked Star Wars?
Everybody.
You're kidding. Okay, someone get this man off of my show. This is pitiful.
Is that supposed to be a secret? Is that state secrets?
I won't call it that. I used to be big about Star Wars, and now I've gotten out of it, and everybody still thinks I am.
I've experienced that. I know that feeling. You said something there, Clayton, that I wanted to unpack real quick. You said back in the 70s when the Star Wars came out, is there a secret? Are you like Benjamin Button or something? Were you around there in the 70s?
Everybody, I go to a bunch of places and everybody says he's the known so to my dad or mom. Everybody says that. So I got a friend. Her name's Audrey Walton, by the way. Nick, don't get hyper. And she explained to me her mom was born in 1979, the same year A New Hope came out. And if Nick wants to include this, he can include a section about Audrey Walton, which I will not approve of at this one time. So, Nick, I'll let you rip.
Somebody else's kid. Go ahead.
I ain't been to that. So, perfect. There you go.
There it is.
Nick,
Shut
don't
up.
get hyper. I love that. That was good.
Don't get hyper now. You just sit back there. Don't get too hyper. What a line. All right, Star Wars. All right, so in 3D printing, there are, many standard prints, many like things that you do that you might be,
You gotta do them.
You gotta do them. So Mount Rushmore of things to print on a 3D printer.
Any kind of benchy boat. As long as it offers the same properties, you need a benchy boat. A test cube, it'll have like A's and numbers. Aaron Fitzgerald, what, Nick?
The Edmund Fitzgerald. Everybody cares about that. Sorry, buddy. I might interrupt you.
I mean, if you don't have Edmund Fitzgerald on your Mount Rushmore,
Yeah, we'll do that. And then the final thing has gotten to be the best of all, the Kratos can holder.
That head would look the best on a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, you gotta just put that out there. I gotta just tell you. There's nothing better than sit back, relax. If y'all played the video game, that big axe he had, the Leviathan or whatever.
I was going to ask you more questions about it.
That axe is the handle.
That is amazing. I was going to ask you how many God of Wars you've played.
Believe it or not, I just got my buddy Gannon into it, and me and him played Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went over to some more, and I got out. So I've completed Ragnarok. That's the only one. I started on another one, but I deleted it before I got deep into it for Call of Duty update. So.
Okay, so you played Ragnarok. You didn't play the prequel to Ragnarok?
No.
And did you play any of the other God of Wars?
No. I started on one from before Ragnarok, but no, I did not.
Okay, good. They are violent and awful games for children.
Well, I'm about to go play it just because of that.
I've been playing God of War since the first one. And I played it when it came out, and I've been playing every one since. And Ragnarok is the best one, so good work. But I just wanted to know because my son is convinced I'm Kratos.
I don't blame them. They look a lot like them. I got
I
a
haven't-
question though.
Yeah.
Counting on the fact you're a gamer, how big is your headset then?
This head. Oh,
You
I don't
got
have
it.
a headset for gaming because I don't play online.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering because every time I see somebody, they say they're a gamer and they got a bald head, I need to know.
No,
I just need to know.
I believe that we used to be a proper country back when video games didn't need the internet.
Amen to that.
Yeah, and we could just play. It was me versus the computer, and I still believe that. Not to say that I don't care for other people playing them. I just have no patience for them. My favorite game ever is the Arkham series, the Batman ones. I'm replaying Arkham Knight for the 8th time right now to try and get the golden suit.
Wow.
But yeah, I just played God of War with my boy, and probably a little too violent for a 6-year-old, but it keeps him engaged and helps him relax at night. So it is what it is.
I play a game you probably will think this is gonna be even scarier than it has been. Have you heard of Mafia?
Yep.
The old country? Yeah, I played that. I played run through 3 times. 2 or 3 consecutive times. I've gotten a bunch of rewards in there. I think almost all of them, but like 5.
Wow.
I'm a big fanatic of Mafia. Yo, country.
Yeah, nope, never played it. I know about it, and I think there's a reason I never played it, and kudos to you for getting past that.
The one thing I like about it, I'm Catholic, so I love doing the rosary. They have in there, you have to customize the rosary, but the one thing my grandma doesn't like about it is one of the charms of Mary is actually a gun. It's just 2 pistols going that way. It's gotta be like extra bullets in your pocket or something. That's one thing my grandma can't stand about that video game. But it's pretty fun. You like it.
I'm also a big Assassin's Creed guy.
Nice.
Yes, I've played every single one. Hold on, see if you can see my Assassin's Creed sweater from Assassin's Creed 3 over there. Yeah, big Assassin's Creed guy. I still think you're drinking out of my head, and it's very funny.
I can make you one of these and mail it to you if you want.
Like, what the heck is that, me?
You can write on the bottom,
We're not
Big
mailing.
Joey.
Yeah, don't mail that. That's
yeah, that was too expensive. $17 down the toilet. Oh heck no.
Yeah, and the mailing alone to Canada. You know I'm from Canada, right?
Yeah, I know you live. Where do you live?
I live
had
in Canada.
a history test. Where in Canada? I had a history test on Canada, naming the places like Alberta, Saskatchewan, Quebec, Ontario, all of these. I had a big test on that.
Okay.
And all the rivers and all the big towns. So where do you live?
I am close to Hamilton, Ontario,
Okay.
which is probably on your test an hour away from Toronto.
That's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Warrior Hogan.
They should have put Joey's house on that test, if I'm honest. You just forward that teacher's number along with me. I'll give them some Canadian facts that they need to include.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
They don't even. They
WrestleMania
think,
6 here?
WrestleMania, was it WrestleMania 3 was here? I know the first Royal Rumble was in Hamilton, Ontario. And I think WrestleMania 3 or 6 was in Toronto. But the first ever Royal Rumble happened in my hometown, Hamilton. Hacksaw Jim Duggan won.
So that's like the first ever Royal Rumble happened?
Yep.
The question is, were you live or were you still being made?
I probably wasn't even thought of. Or I was just being thought of. Because I want to say it was the year I was born, but before I was born. So I was probably being cooked.
You gotta think this is gotta sound slightly inappropriate. So my mom walked to the bathroom. I just realized 9 months before November is February, so I guess my dad had a fun birthday and Valentine's Day. Because Valentine's Day is 9 months and 2 days before my birthday.
Yep.
So you must have had a fun time, Nick, did you?
There you go. Also a November birthday. What?
Nice.
Yeah, big November guy over here. It's been a great month. Sad to see it go.
My question is, have you ever had your birthday on Thanksgiving?
No, I'm November 10th, so I'm too early in the month to land a Thanksgiving
My
birthday.
8th birthday was a Thanksgiving birthday, and my friend Kipton, he didn't believe me, so he had to ask my dad. And the next day, he shows up in his Mickey Mouse costume, surprises my cousins, all these little kids at my party, and they all just kept on hugging him. And he listened over and said, "Clayton, I gotta get out of here. They're too much for me." So they left, but all of my neighborhood friends came by to that Mickey Mouse, and it was so nice of them. I just still can't believe they did that.
Great.
That is wonderful.
Mickey Mouse.
That was amazing.
Do you want to move on to unpaid and underrated? We are going an hour and a half here.
Sure, why not?
Nate, how do you feel about that?
Listen, I've never felt better about anything else in my life.
Well, it's already
Sounds
been
like-
an hour and a half.
It has only been an hour and a
What?
half. Yeah.
It feels like it's been like 2 minutes.
Yeah, we like to keep this fun and lighthearted, and I did mention earlier we wanted to be between an hour and a half to 2 hours. So I did go through some of these. It was hard to pull things out, so I might ask a couple of unpaid and underrated. Are you familiar with unpaid and underrated?
No, I need you to explain to me what that is. Please and thank you.
Outstanding.
Oh,
So
we have
I-
professionals for that as well. Don't worry, Clayton.
Yes. I'm going to give you a topic, and you have to tell me if this topic is unpaid, which means like it sucks. Nobody wants to be unpaid.
Or underrated.
Or underrated if not enough people think it's cool.
I understand you. Okay, I get it now. Let's play.
Okay. I'll start. Unpaid or underrated cheese?
Mm.
For me, unpaid.
Bold move.
Yeah, bold. Why is that?
I'm not a big fan of cheese, so
Is there a cheese that is okay? Like a single one in this one particular instance? Like I don't eat bread, but I love a good sandwich.
the only time I will eat cheese is just when it's on pizza. In my school, we get Papa John's Wednesdays, and the only time I ever like cheese is on a Papa John's sausage pizza. When you take off the cheese and just bite down on the sauce. Gosh, best thing ever. It's the only time I ever like cheese.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Pump the brakes. Did you just say the best time to eat cheese is when you get the pizza, you take the cheese off, and you eat the pizza without the cheese?
No, so I take the cheese, I bite off the cheese, and I eat the cheese, and I keep
Oh, you
some
eat the
in my
cheese.
throat.
Okay.
So I keep it in my throat, so I'm still
Okay.
getting that cheesy flavor, and then I bite down on all the sauce, and then I swallow it all in one gulp. Oh,
Okay. Now let me level with you. Do you think it would be safer if maybe you just ate it all in one bite, and that way you didn't have to hold the cheese in your throat while you were trying to eat something else?
And I don't think that would be that fun, though. That's the thing.
That's true. You do like I've learned something I've learned in the past hour and a half is you do seem to like to live on the edge a little bit. So
Yeah, I don't know what you would call me, but yeah, I'm a chill guy, you could say.
a chill guy, yeah. Chill guy that lives on the edge.
All right. Actually, Nate, let's go different. Let's go 1 and 1.
I don't know what that means.
So I'll do
Not a
one, you do
profession-
one, I'll do one, you do one. Instead
Thought
of
we had to
3
fight.
and 3.
That we're gonna fight Clayton. I don't want to fight Big Judge. He scares
I'm not
me.
fighting
man.
Big Judge.
Dude, he's a chill guy, but he don't mess around. All right. Unpaid, underrated. We gotta know. It's a huge profit center for you, but we gotta know Crocs. Are they unpaid? Are they underrated? No riding the line here, but you can't have your druthers.
I want to say underrated. I know a bunch of people who despise Crocs, and then the time they get them for like their birthday or something, they will never go back. So I want to say they're underrated.
Now, there's a ton of variations of Crocs nowadays.
Yes.
Back
I
in my
know.
day, everyone had the same pair of Crocs. What are you rocking here? the f-
Fleece line Bear Claws.
Ooh. That's some good living with the fleece line. My dad's big on the fleece line. He likes those ones.
This is my first pair I've ever had a fleece line. And you're
Yeah.
gonna call me a Croc fanatic for this, but I also got an advent calendar. So I got all the advent calendar charms
Are those
on
in,
this Croc.
are those in sport mode?
Yeah, I keep them. I never wear them in chill mode. That's the thing.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
never do.
Chill guy, but not when it comes to Croc.
No, Crocs are sport mode only. Yep.
Yeah. Good choice. Good choice. I have a pair of Crocs, but they don't have sport mode, so I wear them in very safe situations.
Mm.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But I also got them from Aldi, so
Okay, that makes more sense now.
they're not real.
Makes more sense.
I do have a pair. I just never wear them because I own barefoot shoes.
Mmm.
And,
Nice. I actually, for my birthday, got a pair of barefoot shoes just recently.
oh,
I
exciting!
saw
I
that.
love them.
Yeah, what
I
kind did you
saw
get?
that.
I got. It's not barefoot shoe brand. It's Peluva.
Mm-hmm. Are they high tops,
I-
low tops?
I don't know what you would call them. What? Tell me the difference. I might be able to tell.
I've seen them. I've got eyes on them. Well, I've had eyes on them via the internet, via the Discord. They're low tops. I believe. Do you got little individual digits, little holes for your toes on those ones?
One guy,
those.
kid at Cub Scouts tried spreading them out.
Yeah.
That hurt so much. He literally just ripped them in
Listen,
half.
dude, Clayton.
Ow.
Listen, I've been in the barefoot game a long time. Love barefoot shoes. Love the minimalist shoe lifestyle. Best thing you got to get in between those toes. You take your hand, you get in between those toes, and you really just stretch them out, really work them. Oh, there's
Yeah.
nothing. He was trying to give you a massage. He didn't know it. He thought he was messing around, but that's.
Yeah.
I do that to my wife all the time. She also hates it. But
Smart man right there, people.
yeah. But dude, yeah, the barefoot. And listen, you don't listen to the haters. I go into houses all the time. I wear toe socks. I don't want foot coffins around my toes.
Mhm.
My socks have individual holes for my toes like a crazy person. And I walk into houses and people are like, "What are those?" And I'm like, "Listen, what are those foot coffins that you're wearing?" Okay, you don't worry about the haters, Clayton. If they're coming for you in your toes, you tell them, "Listen, the proprioception I have on the ground right now, immaculate."
I gotta tell you, barefoot shoes are crazy good.
They're
Yeah.
crazy
Speaking of barefoot
good.
shoes, I got a friend. We're gonna call him Lace. We're gonna nickname him Lace for this because his mom will kill me.
Oh, okay.
So Lace, he saw that I got barefoot shoes and he loves. He never wears them. He says at home he wears them all the time. And my friend Shannon, we're gonna call him Shannon, says he's not lying because they're half cousins. So when I got them, he said we should both wear them to school one day. I said, what day? He said, next Tuesday. I said, we won't be in school next Tuesday. We're on Thanksgiving break. And me and him have an argument. And then he drags his mom in over what kind of barefoot shoes did I get? Because he said barefoot brand. And Veggie came to this. He said barefoot brand. I said Peluva. His mom said, it's Peluva, lease. And he about killed me.
Man,
Only argument I've ever had over barefoot shoes, right there.
man. Hey, you got to stand up for what's right. That's what I've always said.
Yep.
Fair point.
And you know what the best way to stand up for something right? On barefoot shoes.
On barefoot shoes. Yep. Can't confirm. Is it my turn or your turn? It's my turn.
It's your turn because I got nothing. I don't know what to go to next.
Unpaid or underrated turtles?
That's a really hard one. I want to say unpaid.
And why is that?
It's not that I have nothing against turtles. It's more or less, I feel like too many people are saying plastic straws are getting in turtles' noses and killing them. That is one a year. 365 days a year. That's one. Complain to me about that all you want, Joey. I see you crying. Complain to me all you dogs.
I just didn't think it would go that direction.
But listen,
Big
it's
anti-paper
one in
straw guy over here.
365 days. That doesn't matter. You paper squads, they dissolve. People say, "Oh, plastic straws are better." If you want to do that, okay, but you want to keep turtles alive, go to paper straws. They'll dissolve before they reach the ocean. There is a 200-mile radius of a trash pile in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Mhm.
What has the world done? What has the world done? Yeah.
I do hate paper straws. I'll give you that.
Dissolve before they hit the
Come on,
ocean. They'll
Peter.
dissolve before they hit my lips. Am I right?
I know that's the thing. So you can complain all you want, people, but if you're using plastic straws, you're still killing turtles. So those people that say, "Oh, I'm helping turtles," and then they go out and eat a plastic straw, use a plastic straw, I say no. You're lying here. You're killing turtles. But I have nothing good or bad about turtles. I'm just gonna say unpaid. Just for that
Okay.
reason.
That took a direction that I was not expecting.
I druthered so hard.
Yeah, all right. I'll do the next one because Nate says he doesn't have any, despite the notes being in front of him.
Listen, I had something. Everything went out the window when we got on Turtles, man. That blew me away. I can't recover.
We'll do one more for you if that's all right, Clayton.
Go ahead. Do all you want.
All right.
I got till 9 o'clock.
Unpaid
Great.
or underrated dodgeball?
Oh, underrated. In school, we play dodgeball all the time. We love it. I see people say dodgeball is the first #1 killer of kids. I say in the dodgeball movie, yes. In real life, heck no.
You say it's the number. They say it's the #1 killer of kids.
I heard that somewhere. And
I heard that
like,
was
in
plastic
the movie,
straws.
Yes.
Yeah.
In real life, heck no. Yeah, plastic straws are probably more than that. I mean,
Yeah, I
me.
would say so. Man, I've played a lot of dodgeball in my years. I've never seen anyone die. I don't know what kind of dodgeball they're playing.
Never
I don't
dodged
know
a wrench.
I know Savannah Davis. Back on Savannah Davis here.
Savannah. We're back on Savannah. I hope she's listening.
She throws a ball at my head and bounces it back and on and back and on and back and on.
You got to move your head.
Yeah, I
brother.
feel like you gotta
Mrs.
move at that rate,
Davis.
buddy.
Forgive me, Mrs. Davis. I'm sorry for using your child's name. If you can't forgive me, please do. She'll throw the basketball on my head and bounce off again. And these things aren't like foam, they're rubber. And they're like that big. So they hurt really stinking bad. So when that happens, it spiggers on my head. So I like fall back and then she'll do it again. And I'll fall back and I'll fall back. And then her friend, we're gonna call her Lady. Lady comes in from behind and does it. So I can't fall forward, I can't fall back.
Yeah,
Man.
I feel like you gotta just move, like left and right at this rate. Like
To do that, but then Gannon comes in here, and then
Dang.
Ethan. So they're all cornering me. It's pitiful how the modern day world works. They're just cornering me, trapping me.
it sounds like other kids are the real killers of kids.
Yeah.
No, but in
Dodgeball
my
doesn't
defense,
kill people.
I snipped Houston. I twirled Houston like he's a sweater around and around in the sky. So he wants me dead, apparently.
Oh man,
All right, buddy, I think you passed unpaid and underrated.
that brother, I've never seen anyone pass it better than that. That's all.
Outstanding.
That's some honor student level, level stuff. That's good stuff,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
Whew.
Okay. Wow.
Now for FMK.
No, I think we're gonna skip that one today for you, bud.
Come on. I'm looking forward to that.
We got a tight ship to run here.
Yep. So normally what we do here is we open it up to you. Is there anything you want to ask the hosts of Unpaid and Underrated?
Yes. How are you I got two. I'm gonna start off with how are you connected to Massonomics? I'm still learning that, so I want to just get that down so I can know.
Nate, do you want to? How far can we go on that one?
Sure, I'll unpack this for you, bud. All right, sit back, get out your notebook.
I'm gonna get me just a box full of ice back here, so.
You got a bucket full of ice. That's what I've always needed, a bucket of ice when I'm listening to a story. Are you a big ice chewer? You like chewing on ice? Okay, all right, just checking. So how are we connected to Massonomics? What a great question. You might listen to the Massonomics podcast and you'd hear our good friend Tanner Baird. He would say the bratty little sister podcast. And so that would be how we're connected. We're just the bratty little sister podcast. And the concept is, you might be familiar with, the Discord and the crew and all of that. Well, that went on. That's been around for, 5-6 years at this point, maybe. And it's grown and grown. And just consistently, people would talk about how they thought it would be cool to have a podcast that was about Massonomics, like a little meta sort of concept of let's talk about what they talk about and talk about what's going on. And one day, Keith just really made a big stink about it on the Discord. And because there was this other podcast that did a podcast about being a podcast. And Keith's like, why are we not doing this? I want to do this. Maybe it was Joey. I don't know.
It was me.
We'll check the receipts.
We went back and forth for quite a while, and then I got mad about talking about it. And I told Tanner to create an event in Discord. I said, I'm going to just do it, and anybody that wants to be involved should join this event. But it was me and Keith that really pushed the concept. And yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, so these kids, they started being like, we want to do a podcast. We want to do a podcast. Then that's what happened. We did it. We got together, we met a few times, and then when we started, we didn't really know what it would be. And it's turned into this cool thing to help grow the community and grow the Massonomics lore and world, and help people get to know other people that are in the Discord and a part of the crew. So it's really just become this this tool. Really, what we do is we exist as an investigative arm of Massonomics into the members that Tanner has employed via no finances. Joey, Keith,
reverse
and
finances.
We
pay them.
To go out, find all these people that really like Massonomics, ask them a bunch of questions so Tanner and Tommy can know more about them. So really, we're just investigative journalists for Massonomics, is really what I think it comes down to.
And
so if the weather was Tanner and Tommy, you're the news reporter?
To an extent.
The weather is the Discord in this metaphor. And
I think if I really had to give you a tangible way to grasp this, if you're going to go to the Left Hardly VZ, okay, which is in July of next year, a lot of the people that are listening to this episode right now are going to meet you. They're going to say,
okay.
Oh, I know Clayton. He was on that episode of Unpaid and Underrated. So all of these people that meet up once or twice a year that are all part of this Massonomics crew, well, we interview them. So when we go to events, I know you. You were on Unpaid and Underrated. I know this about you. I know this about you. Like, if you go to this event, don't be surprised if somebody you don't know calls you Big Judge. And it'll be because they listened to this episode. So if you do plan on going and you really want to meet a lot of us, listen to some of our episodes, pick and choose who you think is cool or the name of the episode or something. Don't let your mom listen. And sorry, Mom. But like,
thank you, Mom.
When you go to the Lift Hardly VZ, you get to go, I know you, you're Scance. I listened to your episode. I know you, you're Ryan. I listened to your episode. And that's kind of what we really wanted to do, which was the end result. We do model the concept after the interview episodes of Massonomics, which is why when I said, oh, is that you? When they said, let's get our guest on the horn, that was something they did for over 100 episodes. So we've been doing that for 150 something episodes. And it's the same model, but we interview people like you as if you're a world famous lifter. But you're Massonomics crew, which is almost more important to most of us.
And my second and third kind of question is, where did Unpaid and Underrated come from? And when will this come out?
The name?
Yes, where did that come from? I feel like that's just a random thing to call yourselves. Where did that come from? Unpaid and Underrated.
I hate to say this. It literally crushes my soul. But the name came from, well, the name came from someone asked ChatGPT for idea for podcast names, and it was one of the ones I'm pretty sure. I don't think, well, it might be the Unpaid and Underrated thread now, but it was formerly like Crewcast. But it was just for like days and days, people were just posting ideas for names for the podcast. And someone wrote Unpaid and Underrated, and we decided on that one. And the concept is, frequently the Massonomics crew, the name before crew that they had was Unpaid Intern. That was the sort of the name that a lot of us went by beforehand. And so that's where that kind of comes from. And Clayton, if you're ever offered an unpaid internship that isn't Massonomics, say no.
Mhm.
And then underrated, obviously, the game that Massonomics made that ripped off our unpaid and underrated name, overrated, underrated. That's where we would get the underrated part. So we get unpaid and underrated. So we're unpaid interns and we're underrated. So that's where the name would come from. And then as for when this episode would release, it would release Tuesday next week, which is the 9th of December.
So not. Okay, that's good to know.
It is. It's great to know.
Well,
Hey, yeah, let's round it out. I know
Chime
you.
in?
Yeah, buddy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
A little, yeah, up and down.
I try to hold this better. Is that better?
Yes.
oh yeah.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to thank you guys for not only interviewing Clayton, but we live in a rural area where, there's not a lot of people here, that there's not really a real gym here. And this home gym community, Massonomics crew type community, it's been really good for Clayton the last year, and I think it will be in the years coming. So not only thank you for existing, but thank you for taking the time to talk to him. We really appreciate that. It's just been nice.
It's been a while coming. I think you and I were messaging a long time ago, and we were just trying to find a date.
Well, I think Joe Henley kind of bonded us, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to round us out. We'll do a little bit of an outro, but stick around, guys. We'll record a little bit of the after show or post roll, as I call it. And then we can get Clayton to bed. And honestly, I want to go to bed. 4:30 comes very soon.
Listen, my bedtime is 1 a.m. I'm not looking to bed anytime soon.
Oh, buddy. You start
Brother, you go for it.
Yeah.
You
Eat that while you can.
Me? I have an office to take care of upstairs that is probably banging the door right now, waiting for me to come up there. So
Is your
I'll
office
be in
just your
there chilling.
PlayStation?
No, my office. So here's
Dude,
what,
he has
how
a
it
business,
works.
Joey.
I know. Hold on, Nate.
Here's how
Like,
it
I've
works.
got
Let
it
me
right
tell you how
here.
this works.
It
You
stays
walk
right
in-
here.
Oh, you actually have that.
Yes, it's right here. It's actually
Oh,
right
yeah.
on. It's right on top of my Bray Wyatt, still in the package Fiend wrestler, next to my Lego Batman.
Okay, so here's how my office layout is. You walk in the door, on your left, there's a fridge. On top of the fridge, there's a paper cutter. In the fridge, there's Monster Energy. Yes, I
What?
drink Monster Energy. Across from that, there's a bearable.
Only the white Monster Energy. The zeros.
Yeah, the green one would be too much.
So, and then we got across from that, there's a shelf, and I mean a fat shelf, and on it has a bunch of collectibles I own. But it also has a coffee machine, and a special machine is coming. And I have a whiskey barrel full of caffeine juice to wake me up in the morning.
Caffeine
And then
juice?
I got a small bunk bed, like really small, but just enough to lay down and pass out on. I got a desk, I got a computer, I got 2 3D printers, I got 1 normal printer, and I got a desk full of copy paper and scout stuff. I got collectibles up here, I got memories up here, I got, when my great grandma died, I got an angel of her up here. I can take you up there right now, because right after this is done, I'm heading up there anyway.
No, well, Big Judge, I think we're rounding out. Your office is more intense than mine because mine is the corner of my bedroom, and it's
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have
stuff.
I don't have an office.
I'm actually getting a bigger office there. The reason they're expanding the house is to make the garage their bedroom. So I'm getting their bedroom as an office and bedroom.
That's
So
so
it's
cool.
gonna happen. So
There you
I'm
go.
gonna finally be able to probably get some good night's rest without 3D printer and many VLCs and getting in my ear. So
Oh man, I don't think anybody's made me laugh as much as you, Clayton. So normally I would say, where do we find you? But you're not on Instagram because I think you're too young for Instagram. So
I have a YouTube channel.
Yes, you do.
Live Folk Clayton.
Yes, you do.
Check that out.
I watched a video of that earlier today and yesterday to make sure I got it twice.
Yeah, I've watched that
And-
video a lot of times. It's made my day. I
Yeah.
love it so much.
I also actually have for my business. Y'all don't need to check this out, but I have a YouTube channel that's called Clayton's Crocks Charms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just as like a wave C, 3Cs for Clayton's Crocks Charms. But we're gonna end this out here. Thank y'all for having me on. See y'all.
Okay, and Nate, where do we find you?
Huh? Where do we find me?
Kentucky.
Yeah, you can find me in
Kentucky.
Kentucky. You can also find me at Nate E561. That's me. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me at glazesearch.com to find all of Keith's movie rankings. You can find me at strongmanscoreboard.com. People. You need scoreboards. We got them. You want to subscribe to something and just give me money? Great place to do it. I do pay taxes, so it's all above table business going on there. But yeah, go find me in all the places. Find me at unpaidinternpodcast.com. Keith says I do work there. I don't know what work I do there, but he says I do a lot of work there. So find us there as well.
Find me at Joey_Malesko, MLECZKO, but forget about that. Follow me at the No Wine Cellar. And
Reach.
yeah.
Follow his orange gym. Follow
Orange gym. Yeah.
Follow his orange gym. It's important to know.
Yes. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Pre-show grease. Shout out to Gary. He sent me these lights for my bike. I strap them on. They flash and stuff too. Yeah. Look at that for safety. And they also work really well when all the power goes out in your house. You don't have any other lights for your family. So, Gary is lighting all of the children in the living room.
We lost power.
Thanks,
and
Gary.
I lit candles everywhere for that.
Yeah, I'd love to have some candles.
Oh, have you ever seen the Golden Girls?
It's one of my favorite shows of all time. Yep, that's one of my favorite television shows of all time. I'm an old.
It's mine.
Really?
Who's your favorite character? Mine's Sophia.
It's probably
Okay.
Sophia, but Dorothy's a very, very close second for me.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was saying, what happened with Dorothy? Because she always feels grumpy.
Probably
not enough protein in her diet.
Yeah. That might be a bit beyond your age to understand what really happened to Dorothy. Yeah, I don't know if you're really ready for that kind of stuff.
Oh man, I watched American Pie all of them by the time I was 6. I think I'm ready for just about anything.
Just ready for anything. Taxes, bureaucracy, the DMV. Ready for anything.
One of the things you gotta actually look at, I had to raise the prices on some of my products just because the economy and tariffs and all of this just hit bad.
Yep.
On the filament I use, so I had to raise my prices, and people did not like it.
No,
They
no
don't.
one likes that.
It went from $3 to $5 on every product.
Oh,
that's
$3.
unpaid.
The nerve!
That's unpaid.
Yeah, they about killed me for that. Well, thank y'all so much for having me. Hope y'all have a good night, and I hope y'all stay underrated.
Honk honk.